To understand the story of a legion that lasted 5 centuries, we first need to know what a Roman legion was. A legion was the backbone of the Roman army. About 5,000 elite, professional soldiers, all Roman citizens, trained for 25 years of service. These men fought in disciplined formations, built fortifications, and marched for miles under heavy gear. The legion structure was a marvel: 10 cohorts, each split into centuries led by centurions, career soldiers who enforced strict discipline. This hierarchy allowed generals to command thousands with precision and flexibility. But a legion was more than infantry. It had its own cavalry, artillery, and engineers, building roads, bridges, and fortified camps wherever it went. Each legion had a unique identity, symbolized by its aquila, the eagle standard, a sacred emblem of Rome's honor. Losing the eagle was the ultimate disgrace. Recovering it was a matter of life and death for the legion's reputation. The legion's number, title, and symbols fostered fierce pride and loyalty. Soldiers weren't just fighting for Rome, they fought for the honor of their legion, a brotherhood forged in discipline and war. This powerful sense of identity made the Roman legion far more than just a military unit. It was a living institution designed for conquest, control, and the projection of Roman power. How could a military unit survive for centuries? The answer? Relentless adaptation and a powerful sense of identity. Legions constantly evolved, changing equipment, tactics, and structure to meet new threats, from barbarian raids to civil wars. The late empire's legionary looked nothing like his ancestor under Julius Caesar. Armor, weapons, and even formations changed. Legions became more flexible, breaking into smaller detachments called vexillationes to respond quickly to crises. This adaptability kept them effective for generations. But survival wasn't just about change, it was about tradition. The legion's name, number, and honors were passed down, binding new recruits to centuries of history. The aquila, the standards and stories of past victories, created a chain of honor. Soldiers saw themselves as guardians of a legacy, not just fighters. The Roman state cultivated this identity, awarding honorific titles for exceptional service, like Pia Fidelis, loyal and faithful. These traditions inspired pride and unity, making the legion more than the sum of its parts. Adaptation kept the legion alive. Identity gave it a soul. The legion was a vessel, refilled with new men but always carrying the same spirit. That's how a Roman legion could endure for centuries. Among Rome's legions, few matched the legacy of Legio V Macedonica. Founded in 43 BC during the chaos after Caesar's assassination, its first soldiers fought against Mark Antony and Octavian. After defeat, the legion was absorbed by Octavian, soon to be Augustus, Rome's first emperor. It earned its number, the 5th, and fought at Actium, the battle that secured Augustus's rule. Stationed in Macedonia, it gained the cognomen Macedonica, a name it would carry for 5 centuries. Macedonia was a strategic frontier, and the legion became expert in border defense, forging a reputation for toughness. Its symbols, the eagle and the bull, were emblazoned on shields and standards, reminders of its unique heritage. Decades of service on the empire's edge shaped the legion's character. From civil war origins, Legio V Macedonica became a pillar of imperial power. Its story is a mirror of Rome itself, born in chaos, forged by discipline, and destined for greatness. In the 1st century AD, Legio V Macedonica moved from one hotspot to another, cementing its elite status. In 62 AD, it was sent east to fight the Parthians for control of Armenia, testing its adaptability in unfamiliar terrain. The legion excelled, helping secure a Roman-backed king. Soon after, it was thrust into the First Jewish-Roman War, joining Vespasian and Titus in the brutal siege of Jerusalem. Its engineers built siege ramps, its artillery battered walls, and its infantry stormed the city. After the war, the legion returned to the Danube, stationed in Moesia to guard against barbarian incursions. Its reputation as a battle-hardened unit was now legendary. In the early 2nd century, it played a key role in Trajan's Dacian wars, building bridges, fighting major battles, and helping conquer Dacia. The legion's exploits are immortalized on Trajan's column in Rome. Legio V Macedonica was now a symbol of Roman might on the empire's most dangerous frontiers. As Rome entered the turbulent 3rd and 4th centuries, its army transformed. The old model of static legions gave way to mobile field armies and frontier troops. Legio V Macedonica adapted, becoming both a garrison and a source of mobile detachments, vexillationes, sent across the empire. After the Dacian campaigns, it was stationed at Potaissa in Dacia for over 150 years, guarding Rome's northernmost outpost. When Dacia was abandoned in 271 AD, the legion withdrew to Moesia, resuming its role on the Danube. By the 4th century, it was known as Legio Quinta Macedonica, serving both frontier and field armies. The legion's trail grows faint in the late empire, but the Notitia Dignitatum, a 5th century document, shows its name lived on. Detachments served in the east and in Egypt, a testament to its enduring legacy. After nearly 5 centuries, Legio V Macedonica was still a vital part of Rome's defense. Its survival through chaos and reform is a tribute to its adaptability and reputation. The legion's name and honor outlasted emperors, crises, and even the empire itself. Few military units in history can claim such a legacy. Legio V Macedonica's longevity was remarkable, but not unique. Rome's system fostered continuity, and several legions survived for centuries. Legio X Fretensis, raised by Octavian, fought at Actium and became the permanent garrison of Judea, symbolizing Roman power for nearly 200 years. Like the 5th, it was later moved and still appears in the Notitia Dignitatum. Legio III. Gallica, founded by Julius Caesar, played a key role in making Vespasian emperor and served for centuries on the eastern frontier. Its long history highlights the importance of Rome's eastern borders. Legio XIII. Gemina, Caesar's famous legion from the Rubicon crossing, fought in Dacia and was redeployed after the province was abandoned. It too survived into the 5th century, with detachments in Egypt. These legions show that survival was no accident. It was built on tradition, adaptability, and strategic necessity. Their stories parallel the 5th's, shaped by the frontiers they guarded and the emperors they served. Together, they were the pillars of Roman power, outlasting dynasties and eras. The endurance of these legions is a testament to Rome's genius for building lasting institutions. When we say a legion lived for 500 years, what does that really mean? No soldier served more than 25 years. Every generation, the legion's ranks turned over completely. The best way to understand this is the ship of Theseus. If every plank is replaced, is it still the same ship? For Rome, the answer was yes. The legion was its name, number, eagle, and honors, not its individual men. Soldiers were custodians of a legacy, inheriting the glory and responsibility of those who came before. This continuity inspired discipline, bravery, and a sense of belonging to something ancient and great. The legion's history was a living tradition, celebrated in stories and rituals. Its 500-year lifespan was about institutional survival, not individual longevity. As long as the state recognized Legio V Macedonica and men marched under its standards, the legion lived on. The name and legacy were immortal, a vessel for Roman tradition. The legion was always changing, yet always the same, an indestructible idea. That's the true meaning of a 5th-century legion. Why did Legio V Macedonica and a few others last so long, while many legions vanished? Survival depended on luck, strategic importance, loyalty, and sometimes just bureaucratic inertia. Legions disgraced in battle or backing the wrong emperor were often disbanded, like those lost at Teutoburg Forest. But units stationed on vital frontiers like the Danube were too valuable to lose. The 5th's constant role on the empire's edge ensured it was always needed, reinforced, and maintained. Once established, a legion became a fixture, easier to keep than replace. The survival of the 5th was a testament to its usefulness, loyalty, and the empire's need for reliable defenders. The story of Legio V Macedonica is more than military trivia. It's a window into the heart of Roman power. Its survival mirrors Rome's own resilience, adapting, innovating, and enduring through crisis. Studying the legion gives us a ground-level view of Roman history, connecting us to the real lives of soldiers across centuries. The legion spread Roman culture, built cities, and transformed frontiers into Romanized lands. Its veterans settled in the provinces, shaping the future of Europe. The legion's legacy is a lesson in the power of identity, adaptation, and tradition. Its name inspired generations to extraordinary feats. That we can still tell its story today is the greatest tribute to Rome's enduring world and the soldiers who built it.